Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today my group will be presenting about 12 Strong movie. We have done our movie analysis. So we have divided into two tasks, which is firstly problems identification and solutions, and secondly leadership strategies. So moving on to problem identification and solution. So why 12 Special Force Green dispatched to Afghanistan some days after the terrorists destroyed the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001? So first, why? After being briefed and evaluated by Colonel Mohamed, commander of Special Force Group Captain Nation and 11 others are selected to fight alongside with Lieutenant Alliance leader, which is General Abdul Rashid Dostum. So General Dostum was a former communist general who had earned some notoriety for changing his allegiance in previous Afghan conflicts. So in this in second why General Dostum are selected? Because General Dostum is the best person because he know more information about Afghanistan. So third why, all of these guys have blood on their hands. None of these guys are clear actors, said Colonel Mohamed. So the third why, so Colonel Mohamed have said that these people, which is General Rostam, has more experience in living in Afghanistan. So they know more about war strategy in Afghanistan. They don't know more about terrorists. So, fourth why? The soldiers were assessing the Afghan fighters' equipment and capabilities to aid the development of future salvation force team and help plan the war effort. So they plan this and they have collaborate with journalists because they want to know more strategy about Afghanistan and the Al Qaeda, the Taliban. So fifth why, Captain Mitch and the team left to Afghanistan with which is to conquer the Taliban and Al Qaeda. So in this term, their mission are clear, which is to conquer Taliban and defeat the terrorists. So lastly, we have with no, the task have given is the task force leader. So with that, thank you.
Thank you, Arjun. Next, I'm going to go for leadership strategies. First of all, successful leaders have a uniquely positive perspective on the challenges they face. Like when they're facing Al Qaeda army, one of Captain Nelson's soldiers said we outnumber 5,000 to 1. That's a target rich environment. Secondly, great leaders go first. In the movie, Captain Mitch Nelson's team was the first team to go fight Al Qaeda after 9/11. Thirdly, lasting leaders have integrity. Captain Nelson refused to write a letter to his wife that he broke the promise to his wife that he's going to come home. Next is regardless of the industry, smart leaders trust their boots on the ground. Like when General Dustin said to Captain Nelson that you have the sky, but war won in the dirt. Next is leaders are forced to make hard decisions. Nelson was asked by his chief is, how do you leave your family you love to go to war? This is the hardest decision that a soldier have to make. Next is leaders keep things simple, like when Nelson was told by his troops, your only goal in fighting this Taliban was to keep his troops alive. Lastly, if you want to get results you have never got, you have to do things you have never done. In order to conquer Al-Qaeda, Nelson made the decision that his team could not approach the enemy through mountainous terrain, but he had portion of his unit flank the Al-Qaeda through the desert. Because of its harsh condition and lack of food, the Al-Qaeda will never suspect them coming from the desert. That's all from our group. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Mustaqim bin Mustafa, 2200923. Okay, I want to elaborate about the SWOT analysis from the 12 strong that I watch. Okay, the first is strength. Strength, the first top I can say is Captain Nelson can make a hard decision under pressure even the environment force and from the others, from their general, uh, but the captain still claimed, and he also had determination and confidence about his strategy to apply in their mission to attack the Taliban. For the witness, Captain Nelson and their team leak of information about the asset that Taliban have and the Taliban where the Taliban port. And General Destam also lack of the weapon and army to attack the Taliban. For the opportunities in this movie is ODA 595 teams get a new perspective on death, and the General Destam receive help from US to attack the Taliban. For the threat in this movie, Destam's overconfident attitude almost threatened the mission to attack the Taliban, and the captain has no experience in any mission make no make their general hard to give this mission to Captain Nelson. And the last is they are skeptical in between ODA team and the general Testem team. It's because the other between two country and it's more complicated to their to talk and others. Okay, I will pass to the Ajrun. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya 2200922 Pegawai Cadet Muhammad Azmin Azim Jazili. Today I want to share about the leadership in movie titled Craft Strong. From the movie, you can see that the team of elite fighters from US Army go to Afghanistan in order to conquer Al-Qaeda forces. There, they have a lot of problems. For me, I want to share about the problem of the, the lack of knowledge and preparation. The leader needs to overcome this problem. So the leader must be a good example to his subordinates. The leader must give courage and logic instruction to the subordinate in order to make sure the subordinate follow the order effectively. They must have They also need to learn from the mistake and experience. They doesn't need to repeat the same mistake. From the movie, you can see that the leaders and the subordinate have a good relationship. The leader and subordinate can follow orders and give correct instruction. From the movie, we can see that when the leader asked Nelson, "Where are you taking us next?" To which he replied, "Home." Leader replied, "I will follow you there. I will follow you anywhere." So we can clearly see that the leader and the subordinate have a good relationship when they become together. For me, thank you.